Now let us see about the internal ear of the bird. The internal ear, it is located inside a membranous structure. This is called as a membranous labyrinth, which in turn is located inside a bony chamber of the skull. This is called as the outer one, which is located outside to the membranous. This is called as a bony labyrinth. Okay, so the outer one, which is made up of bone, that is called as bony labyrinth, and the inner covering, which is membranous, that is called as a membranous labyrinth. The bony labyrinth, it is filled with a fluid called as a perilymph, and the membranous labyrinth fully, it is filled with another fluid called as a endolymph. Now, this middle ear, it basically consists of two parts, some semicircular canals, and the middle portion, that is called as a vestibule. Semicircular canals, as you may be knowing, they are 3 in number. 2 are vertical and the third one is horizontal, that means in the y-axis, that is facing towards you. So 2 vertical, one an anterior vertical and a posterior vertical, and these anterior vertical and posterior vertical canals, they are having a common stem like structure. So this common stem, it is called as a crus commune, and the third one, it is horizontal, that will be facing towards you. Anyway, whether it is a vertical canal or it is a horizontal canal, at one end of the canal they all have a small expanded structure. So this is called as a ampulla. The expanded structure at one end of the semicircular canals, they are called as a ampulla. Now the middle portion, so this middle portion, this is called as a vestibule. It can again be divided into two, the upper part called as a utriculus and the lower part called as a sacculus. Now this vestibule, it is having a small lower extension. This is called as a legina, also called as a cochlea, commonly called as a cochlea. That name may be common to us. Now this vestibule consists of upper utriculus and saccule. Now this is a semicircular canal. This is a vestibular portion. The upper part is called as the utriculus and the lower part is called as the sacculus. Now these ampulla as well as the utricle and the saccules, they are having certain sensory hair cells inside it. So those sensory hair cells, patches of sensory hair cells which are present in the ampulla, they are called as the cristae, and those patches of sensory hair cells which are present on the utriculus and sacculus, they are called as the maculae. So all these, they are concerned with the balancing of the organism. So that is why the ear, it is commonly called as a statoacoustic organ, because static, that means referring to balancing, and acoustic referring to hearing. So ear, it is a common organ which performs two functions, that is both balancing as well as hearing. That is why it is called as a statoacoustic organ. So this sensory hair cells, cristae, which is present inside the ampulla, and the maculae, which is present inside the utriculus and saccule, they are concerned with the balancing. Now hearing, it is entirely performed by this structure called as the cochlea. So cochlea is an organ which is concerned with the hearing. Cochlea of the middle ear, it is concerned with hearing. In the case of birds, the cochlear tube, it is very small, but in the case of mammals, you can see a long cochlear tube which is coiled like this. So in the birds, the hearing, it is not much advanced as that of the mammals, but anyway, the cochlea, the structure, it helps in the hearing of the organism.